I'd like to call to order this regular meeting of the Naperville Park District Board of Commissioners. Today is November 8th, 2012, and the time is 7:11. Jackie? Oh, you want to do the pledge? All rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jackie, take the roll.
President Young.
Here.
Vice President Janner.
Here.
Commissioner Egan.
Present.
Commissioner Heidi.
Here.
Commissioner Ori.
Here.
Commissioner Riley.
Here.
Commissioner Todd.
Here. At this time, I'd like to invite Representative Sanger to the podium.
Are we on? Good. Thank you. I want to thank the members of the board and everyone in the room tonight. My name is Darlene Singer. I'm the state representative for Naperville, and I have a presentation tonight of a Illinois Arts Council Award to the Naperville Park District in the tone of $1,500. And this goes to the Elan Dance Center, which I'm very familiar with, and I know the girls are here tonight to do a performance, I believe, after the presentation. I just give you a little background about this. These grants are not that easy to come by. You have to, as you well know, as you apply for the grants, there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of hard work and a lot of demonstration behind it in order to qualify. And I know you have qualified multiple times for this, and it's due to the fact that you have continually improved and escalated your skill sets as a park district over and over again. So this is a good award. I'm glad you got this again, and I just want to say congratulations.
Darlene, we appreciate the work of the Illinois Arts Council in supporting the arts in Illinois and here in our community. This is the 5th year of receiving a dance program grant, and these grants help fund Elan Dance Company's outreach to bring creative performances to audiences of all ages. Over the past 5 years, our dance program has grown in numbers and in the depth of the training. Through mentoring, young dancers are choreographing their own pieces, and some are continuing on to advanced training and careers in dance. We are really very proud of the talented and hardworking dancers in the Elan Dance Company, and I am pleased to welcome dance coordinator Avery Sipla, who is here with members of Elan, who will give us a brief performance tonight.
I just want to add one other thing very quickly. As you well know, my daughter was part of this company for many years. I didn't have anything to do with the grant whatsoever, but she was part of this company. And one of the things I remember, you had, at the time, it was Senator Holgren come in. I was at one of your performances, which my daughter was in, presented one of this. And one of my hopes in life was to be able to do the same thing one day. So this makes me very proud. Thank you.
Well, that was truly wonderful. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. And now I'd like to invite Deb Quiet, Marketing and Community Relations Specialist from Whole Foods Market in Naperville, and Jim Healy, Board Member of the Naperville Parks Foundation, to the podium.
You're up.
You're up. All right. What beautiful dancers. I love that. Brett just said I didn't have to dance, so I'm really happy. I would like to present a check for $2,500, $2,510.60. The 60 cents is important because this came from one dime at a time, which is when our customers come in, they can, if they bring their own bag in, they get a dime back and they can donate it to a nonprofit of choice for that 3-month period. We chose the Naperville Park District Eco Explorer program. Fit really well within our outreach to the community. We really feel it's important to donate to nonprofits, but this was just like so, it just fit very well within our green mission. We've worked with the Park District for about 4 years now in different ways, and when the Eco Explorer program came up, we just thought we really want to support it. So that's lots of dimes over
It's a lot
3
of
month
dimes.
period of time.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you. Thank you.
Deb, we really appreciate the support of our corporate partners like Whole Foods that help engage the community and build awareness of the newly formed Naperville Parks Foundation. We are grateful to Jim Healy and other Park Foundation board members for their time and effort in support of the Park District and its mission. Thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you.
The next item on the agenda are matters from the public. Jackie, has anyone signed up to speak tonight? Okay, moving on to updates and reports. The Riverwalk Commission update. Commissioner Heidi.
Thank you, President Young. Our next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday of next week, so there's nothing new to report at this time.
The next item is the Carillon Foundation report. Commissioner Egan.
The Carillon Foundation meets quarterly, so we have not met. We'll meet again in January.
The next item is the Finance Committee update. Commissioner Riley.
Thank you, President Young. The last meeting of the Finance Committee was held on October 24th, 2012. The two primary discussion topics were the district's credit card processing vendors and the 2013 budget. As part of the ongoing effort to safeguard district funds by employing the highest standards of transactional integrity, bless you, improve operational efficiency and reduce expenses, staff prepared an RFP for credit card processing providers. The district processes over 50,000 items annually, representing approximately $4.9 million in sales via credit cards. Processing fees total about $100,000 a year. Based on a review of the potential vendors, staff recommended selecting PayPros. Their recommendation was based on the following key points. PayPros is fully compliant with purchasing card industry standards. This is significant because not all the vendors who submitted bids are currently PCI compliant. Staff sought out references, and current PayPros clients gave them high marks, especially in the areas of customer service and technology. The PayPros account manager is an experienced and responsible professional, and PayPros are the lowest of the PCI compliant firms that submitted bids and second lowest overall. So a move to PayPros should result in annual savings of approximately $27,000. The Finance Committee endorses staff's review and recommends board approval of item Roman numeral 8F on tonight's agenda. The next discussion item was an overview of the 2013 budget that included highlights on personnel, 2012 projected financial results, and 2013 budget summaries for the general recreation and golf funds. An overview on the capital budget, debt insurance, tax levy, and other items of note were also presented. The next meeting of the Finance Committee is Wednesday, December 19th, 2012, at the Administration Building. Thank you.
The next item is the Legislative Committee update. Commissioner Heidi.
Thank you, President Young. The Legislative Committee met on October 23rd, and during the meeting, 2013 budget highlights were reviewed and discussed as they were at other committee meetings. I'll skip that discussion. The committee also reaffirmed its 2013 legislative priorities with the full board. And to repeat what I've been saying for some time now, the committee will be focused on navigating through the Affordable Health Care Act and its effects on the district's financial viability. The committee is also in process of planning our legislative meet and greet. The event will occur in early December at the 95th Street Center, and the purpose of the event is to solidify relationships with incumbent and newly elected legislators. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Heidi. The next item is the Parks and Recreation Committee update. Commissioner Todd.
The latest Parks and Rec Committee meeting was held October 26th. We reviewed the master plan update, which the board received in their latest packet. We also reviewed some park and related naming requests. The item for the rename of Nike Park to Apache Park is on the consent agenda tonight. The committee also talked about the 2013 goals and budget review, and this presentation has been presented to every committee, so the board should be familiar with the topics. Additionally, the committee talked about the Adopt the Parks sign initiative, and Kevin provided us with a visual example of the sign that is going to be utilized. In the recreation update, Brad reported that staff is in discussions with our affiliates regarding the maintenance of fields and also with athletic field fees. Also, recreation is planning for the grand opening of the 95th Street Center on December 8th. In the parks update, staff is working on a one-year extension of the Riverwalk agreement and the Carillon agreement. Board has heard about this at our last workshop, and this is also on the consent agenda tonight. Also, staff continues to work at Riverwoods Park to remove the invasive and or dead trees and plants. Staff expects to spend about 500 hours in this effort. I mention this so that folks understand just how much effort typically goes into each and every park to keep them looking great and ensure the safety of the community. The planning update reported that the Maywatch Trail is progressing. And that's it.
Thank you, Commissioner Todd. The next item is the Golf Committee update. Commissioner Egan.
Thank you, President Young. The Golf Committee met on October 22nd. The golf staff provided the committee a review of September numbers that has golf operations positive through September and golf operations projecting to finish positive. However, in October, rain and below normal temps have restricted play, which has negatively impacted the bottom line. Golf operations will provide the committee the next update at the November 25th Golf Committee meeting, which is at 7:30 a.m. Feel free to come out for a cup of coffee. Golf staff presented an update on the installation of 2 indoor golf simulators located in the Springbrook Golf Course Clubhouse. Golf staff held an open house, free demo play day for users on October 27th and 28th. The event was attended by approximately 60 patrons ranging in age from 10 through 72. The next Golf Committee meeting is scheduled, once again, November 25th. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Egan. The next update is mine. While the big election day was just this week, 4 of us on the board are just beginning our campaigns to be reelected as board members in April of 2013. As certainly the other board members are aware, this process begins by collecting signatures on petitions. This requires each of us to go humbly into the public and ask you individually for your support. And while I am just getting started, I have found the experience incredibly rewarding. My requests for signatures have been met with enthusiastic expressions of support. And this support is not specific to me, understand, but rather enthusiasm for the capital improvements we have made and the model of leadership and service that we exemplify. And by we, I am referring to the entire board, but also the Park District leadership and all levels of the staff in the organization. One individual pointed to pollywogs and toadstools at Seeger Park. And not only is this a preschool program fantastic, they said, the setting is second to none. Another complimented me on the Nike Sports Complex. Another noted the community involvement in planning the trail near May Watts Elementary School. And another was excited about the changes occurring at Country Commons. I answered several questions about the 95th Street Center and expressions of excitement about recreation being brought south of 75th Street. These comments were not from people that I know personally, but from strangers that I approached and said, wow, thank you. You want to do that again? Fantastic. You guys are doing a great job. The voice of our residents in a face-to-face encounters is incredibly meaningful, and I want to thank all of my fellow board members and the staff particularly for making it easy to want to contribute to the community through public service. Thanks so much. Executive Director McGurry.
Thank you, President Young. I've got several things here to talk about. I'll try to make them quick. The Healing Field of Honor at Rotary Hill opened today. Flags will be on display through Monday, November 12th. A Veterans Day ceremony will be held this Sunday, November 11th at 11 a.m. I strongly encourage you all to visit Rotary Hill and view the display simply beyond words. This is the second time around that we've participated in this. And kudos to our staff and certainly to all the volunteers that showed up. I was out there on Wednesday with Brad Wilson and Kevin Finnegan and his staff. And as you're pounding the rebar into the ground and you're putting the flags in, I never had the pleasure or the honor of serving in the military, but obviously I all had 20 years of experience as a police officer, so it's not quite military, but it's somewhat close. But when you stand there amongst the volunteers, many of these men and women who have served years past, and they're all wiping their eyes. You just can't. There's nothing I can describe, and it probably doesn't do service as I'm sitting here right now, trying to explain it to you. You have to go out there, especially in the evening. If you leave here tonight, go by Rotary Hill, just get out of the car, stand at the top of that hill, and just look at those flags flying with the Carillon in the background. It's just incredible. So I really, really encourage you to go out there. Spend some time and honor those that have served and those that are currently serving, and certainly those that are going to be serving this country in the future. Join the Naperville Park District for its annual holiday volunteer sign-up night on Tuesday, November 13th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. The event will take place at the Alfred Rubin Riverwalk Community Center located at 305 West Jackson. This is a great opportunity for would-be volunteers ages 12 and older to sign up and help with fun holiday events like Santa House, Candy Cane Lane, and others. For more information, as always, you can visit our great new website, www.napervilleparks.org. Southwest Community Park Open House. The public is invited to provide input on the future development of the amenities at Southwest Community Park, which is a 33-acre parcel located on Wolf's Crossing Road in the southwest corner of Naperville. An open house will be held on Wednesday, November 14th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at our South Maintenance Facility, which is located at 3415 Book Road. Those interested in the project may attend at any time during the open house, as there will be no formal presentation. The other thing I would say about these presentations, staff does a phenomenal job of pushing this information out, not only through press, but certainly to the community, specifically in that area. And we accept comments all the time by phone, by email. We actually prefer email because then we can memorialize that information, and we go back to do our planning. It's nice to have that in place. So there's several ways in which you can participate in planning this park. Santa House special nights. It's November, so that means the Santa House is right around the corner. And it's literally right around the corner because Santa House is already up on the Riverwalk. That said, we're already taking reservations for several special nights at Santa House, including Military and First Responders Night, Pet Night, and 3 special needs nights. Advanced registration is required, so please visit, again, our great website at www.napervilleparks.org/Santa House, or you can call 630-848-5000 to reserve your time. We also have several special holiday events and programs highlighted on the homepage of our website, so visit that online for further details on those activities. The Winter 2013 Program Guide will be coming out here shortly, featuring our 2013 Spring Naperville Youth Soccer registration, winter break camps, and a wide variety of programs at our new 95th Street Center. The program guide will be delivered beginning Thursday, November 15th. Online registration for spring NYS soccer will begin at noon on Wednesday, November 28th. Online registration for all other winter programs will begin at noon on Thursday, November 29th. One comment on the program guide, and I know I hear this not that often, but occasionally in the community, that why don't we just go to completely online? Don't do the hard copy. Why are you killing trees and on and on? And very interestingly, we did our attitude and interest survey. People, vast majority, still like that hard copy, still like that program that they can sit at the dinner table with. Now many people can sit at the dinner table or their desk with their laptop, but there's lots of people that still want to have that guide, so we still deliver that to your doorstep. And then finally, the 95th Street Center Grand Opening Celebration. Please join the Naperville Park District for a grand opening celebration at our new 95th Street Center on Saturday, December 8th from 9 until 11:30 a.m. This event is an opportunity for the whole family to see our new indoor space and preview and participate in several different programs that will be offered at this location. The event will begin with a ribbon cutting and refreshments, and prize drawings also will be part of the fun. Best of all, guests will be able to tour the culinary kitchen on the 3rd floor that will host more than 30 different types of cooking programs for all ages this winter. Again, to learn more about this event, you know the drill. Go to our website at napervilleparks.org. This is all exciting stuff. 95th Street is really the exciting thing here for the Park District and for the community. It's the first time we've been able to offer programs south of 75th Street. Continuously came up that the south end of Naperville really was yearning for programs to be brought down there. We just don't have any facilities. And so we partnered up, and we did our due diligence and partnered up with a private proprietor down there, Gordon Fry, and took a couple floors of his building, and I think this is going to be lights out. I think this is really going to be very popular for the south portion of, not only the south, but the north. We're already hearing people that are going to be coming from the north end of town to take the culinary classes. So that's it. It's enough.
Are you sure? Okay. The next item on the agenda is approval of the treasurer's report.
Move to approve the September 2012 treasurer's report.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Jackie, take the roll.
Vice President Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Young.
Yes. The next item is the consent agenda. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda?
I'd like item I pulled, please.
Absolutely. Okay.
Move to approve consent agenda items A through H and item J.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Jackie, take the roll.
Vice President Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Young.
Yes.
Move to approve consent agenda items A through H and item J.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? This is a voice vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Unfinished business, let's go back to item I.
Move to approve item I, approve ordinance number 800, authorizing the First Amendment to agreement and license for maintenance of property between the Naperville Park District and Stillwater Homeowners Association.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
I won't be supporting this for the same reason I didn't support it the first time that came up. When the agreement ended last time, the homeowners that border that area continued to maintain the property, and they shouldn't have after we had asked them not to, and we were sending police over there and giving them certified letters. And further, I have concern that once they put this in, if they don't maintain it, that if we have to pull it, then we're going to be chasing a homeowners association to be reimbursed for something that they're putting in. So for those reasons, I won't be supporting this.
Any other discussion? Jackie, take the roll.
Vice President Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
No.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Young.
Yes. Moving on to new business.
Move to approve Resolution 12-08, establishing estimate of funds to be raised by taxation for the 2012 levy year.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Jackie, take the roll.
Vice President Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Young.
Yes. I'd like to tell you about the future meetings that we'll be having. The next special meeting is on November 15th. It will begin at 5 p.m. at the South Maintenance Facility on Book Road. The next regular meeting is December 13th, which will begin at 7 p.m. here in the Naperville Municipal Center Council Chambers. And then the second special meeting will be December 17th, and that will begin at 6 p.m. at the South Maintenance Facility on Book Road.
Move to adjourn to executive session to discuss Personnel 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act and Land Acquisition 2C5 of the Open Meetings Act.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Jackie, take the roll.
Sorry. Vice President Janner,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Egan,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi,
Yes.
Commissioner Ori,
Aye.
Commissioner Todd,
Yes.
President Young.
Yes. There will not be any action taken during executive session, by the way.